What's going on, everybody? Cigar Show Tim here, and I'm enjoying a glass of High West whiskey. There's an ice ball in there. It's basically clear, but it's in there. And I wanted to take a minute and just thank you all for the birthday wishes, the texts, the calls, the DMs, emails. I mean, all sorts of different ways that all of you reached out and wished me a happy birthday back on Friday a couple days ago. I greatly appreciate it. But what I wanted to share with you now, actually, is if you notice right here, I've got something clipped on. It's the DJI Mic. And this system is one that I've read about for a long time and have been curious about, but using it and wanting to put it through its paces, so to speak, is something I've wanted to do for a while. So what I'm going to be doing on my channel is a full review of this, what comes in the box, what's included, from the dead cat windscreens to being able to put in a lavalier mic that plugs in a 3.5 millimeter, because I'm going to be using this at PCA. This system is what I will be utilizing to record my interviews and my content and all of that for PCA, and so I want to test it out for now. But let me show you real quick. Again, I'm going to do a full run through on my channel. But this is all it is. This little guy right here. You can see the logo DJI right there. This little square here is a magnet, so I could clip it on if I wanted to underneath my shirt. But let me stick that back here. Because I wanted to share a couple thoughts with you. And then that way you can hear the quality and everything of the microphone. But it's been interesting in the last few weeks since the crackdown on cigar channels has happened. I saw another one, a good reviewer friend of mine that I know posted that he's banned for a week. And it was on Friday that he posted that, and that he's banned for a week. And it was at the end of an already bad week for him. And so it just compounded, the terrible ending to the week for him. But YouTube is cracking down, make no mistakes. And then seeing Lee Mac's post, I think it was today or yesterday, I think it was today though, that basically the longest running podcast on YouTube for cigars, that he's been a part of for years, is moving. It's changing where it's going to be because they've received strikes, and they know that it's time to move. But one of the funny things about all of this is it has provided an opportunity for all of us content creators to have more content. And it's interesting that the videos that we post talking about how we are being regulated are the videos that aren't being regulated. Now, of course, I say that now, and this is probably going to be, the result of a strike, but or this will result in a strike. But when you get people that have been involved in this industry content, of creating content for years and years and years, people that are good friends of mine, it's ironic to see how the videos where we share our thoughts and we talk in code and all those different things that a couple of my good friends like Mr. Lee Mac and Mr. Bob the Cigar Guy have done, how they're not being regulated. But the environment is changing. I don't think still there is one solution that is going to fit everything. I've heard, I've got web designers creating this platform, and this is going to happen here, or it's going to, this guy's going to come in with a bunch of money and he's going to develop it all. He's going to do this and he's going to do that, or Cigar Public by Pravada with Brian DeSin, or join the Dojo verse, Cigar Dojo, all those different things. I've heard those a lot over the last few weeks, but then there are people like myself who have their own website where they can put up the content they want, and they can do it as they please. And I don't think still that there is one solution for everything, but I do know that it's forcing us to be creative, and there are people that will just bow out and say, forget it, I'm done. But it's been really interesting to see how many content creators are thinking outside the box. And if you're a content creator and you're watching this, I challenge you. Think outside the box. Think outside of what anybody else is doing right now and go do it. Think back to what this media format was before and maybe go back to that. There are different ways that we can put out content. There's a reason that Half Wheel and Tobacco Business Online and Stogie Press and all these other websites get tons of traffic. If you are a content creator that is creating good content, people are going to follow you, plain and simple. You shouldn't have to try. And if you're not getting people to come over and follow you, maybe you should evaluate the way that you're doing your content currently. I don't know, just throwing out ideas. But think outside the box. I challenge you, do something that no one else is doing. I'm looking at doing things that no one else is doing. I've announced it on a couple different interviews I've been on and said, hey, I'm going to be doing this with my website, or, my reviews are going to go this way. But do something different, because that's how you're going to stand out. That's how you're going to be known. Brian Glynn, who's now on Rumble exclusively, or primarily, I should say, was known for doing something different. Yes, people teased his tiki lights in the background and the way that he had his setting and his lighting and all that. But you know what? He's the one that ushered in so many of us that are creating content right now. So, content creators, challenge yourself. Be different. Do it differently. Carve your own path. No pun intended with, Crown Head's sticker right here of carve your own path. But do that. Carve your own path. And if you're creating content that people want to see, they'll go follow you. So, again, thank you for all the birthday wishes. This is a checkout of the DJI Mic and how it sounds, clipped on right here. I do have the gain on the audio up 2 decibels, just so you have a clear understanding of where it is. But I'm going to sit back. I'm going to enjoy my High West blended bourbon. I'm going to light up a cigar, and I'm going to enjoy the rest of my night. So, enjoy your cigar journey, everybody. I'm Cigar Show Tim. As always, I'll see you.